Welcome back. Now it's time to work on editing an order. And if you click on edit an order, here nothing is going to happen. So we need to work on this button first. So I'm going to go to the index. The orders are in the index. So in the index, the first thing that I'm going to do is that I'm going to head on over to the order button. Remember we have here order button, this button, edit button, not order button, edit button. So the edit button will have href, and this href is going to take the user to the edit underscore order.php, and I'm going to add here the get parameter is going to be order ID. We need to pass the order ID, and the order ID is going to be equal to the order ID is going to be equal to the order ID. So I'm going to add here PHP. I'm going to say PHP, and then echo order ID. And by the way, the order ID page is very similar to other pages. There is nothing different. I have added the header file, and I also have imported the side menu, which is this, and that's it. And then I have here the edit page, and the edit page will only have a form, and that form will only allow the admin to edit the order status, because there is nothing you need to edit about the order. The only thing that you might need to edit about the order is the order status. You need to change the order status from not paid to paid, or shipped, or delivered. And this also is not always important, because after the user pays, the order will go from not paid to paid immediately, automatically and immediately. And you might, in some cases, you might need to change the order from not paid to paid. So, for example, if something with payments went wrong, or for some other reason, you might need to do this. And then you might also need to change the paid to shipped or delivered. So this is the only thing that's important here. But first, let me head on over to the index, and let me click on one of these buttons, one of the edit buttons. If I click on this, it should take me to the edit page. And here, as you can see, we only have this form, and I'm just going to display the order ID and the price and the date. The status is the only thing that you can change. So now, in the edit order, what we need to do is that the first thing is that at the top, below the header, we need to create a code that's going to get the product information from the database. And we already have a code here in the edit product.php. At the top, remember, we have here this code. So I'm going to copy this code, and then I'm going to paste it in the edit order. Here I'm going to say PHP, and then I'm going to paste it here. However, we need to edit a few things. First, we need to say order ID. So the order ID here, order ID is going to be equal to order ID, and then we need to get the select all from products, where select all from orders, where order ID is equal to question mark, and then statement bind param I, and then order ID, and then we execute, and then we get the order. I'm going to say here order, and that's it. And here, don't forget to close the curly bracket. So this is going to get us the order. And here we need to display the order information. So in the form, we need to say here, first we need to say inside this form, we need to say for each, even though this is an array of only one element, I'm going to say PHP and then for each order as R, because I don't want to confuse you. And then for each order as R, I'm going to say R here, PHP, and then echo R order price here, order price. And the the order ID is here. I'm gonna say PHP echo r product, not product, order ID. And lastly, we have here the order date. Here I'm gonna say PHP and then echo r order date. And for the category, for not the category actually, for the, this is not the category, this is the status. So for the status, I'm going to say here status, the name is status. For the status, we want to add here if statement and check which one is selected. So I'm going to say here if PHP and then if our status, order underscore status is equal to not paid, then we say, we echo here, let me copy this code. Actually we need to display it inside the option. So here